Hi, I'm Daniel Andrews, owner and creator of AndrewsFootball.com. Now, I got a great video for you, but before I get started here, the hashtag little guy work ethic, that's actually a trademark of the 2020 product and their YouTube channel. He has some business cards, one I'm looking at right now, and after I did my video yesterday, I kind of made it sound like that's my trademark because I kind of looked at that and I was like, man, I got that grind, I got that feeling, but no, that's a 2020 product. So just to be very clear, hashtag little guy work ethic, that's a trademark of the 2020 product. That is not a trademark of Andrews Football. So by the way, there are some new subscribers to my channel, and if you're watching this for the first time and you see the little subscribe button, bam! Hit that button, become one of the greatest people on planet Earth. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to break down 3 games for you. But before I do that, one question I've been getting a lot recently is about fantasy football. And I want to be very clear, Andrews Football will support all of your fantasy football questions. Okay, I'm retired from fantasy football. I don't play anymore. But if you have a question about fantasy football, I'll either answer it in the comments page or I'll answer it on video. I am here to help everybody out. So another question I'm getting is, what about that thrill of competition? What about that thrill of being able to win some money? Let me tell you something. There's 2 leagues that I got friends that play. One's a $250 buy-in. One's a $100 buy-in with a $5 transaction pot. You know, every transaction is $5, goes into a pot. Winner gets 50%. Pretty standard. When I made 152% profit betting on football last year, that trumps both winnings. Okay. Excuse me. You know that thrill that you get when you win on fantasy football? That's a good feeling. I understand that. Believe me, when you have that cashier in Vegas going dishing out $100 bills like this, all right? And by the way, after they dish out several of these, they're, oh, you want some free drinks on us? Yeah, you get these free drink tickets. So whatever feeling that you get from fantasy football, trust me, when you go to Vegas, now you can do this in Atlantic City as well. I have no interest in going to Jersey. I'd rather go to Vegas any day. That's just me personally, but you want to do this in AC, go to AC, experience that for yourself. Those of you that want to do online betting, I don't recommend it. I recommend doing this in Vegas, but that's me personally. If you don't think that thrill of that cashier doing this, just try it for yourself here. And you know how you get that feeling the cashier goes? You keep watching this video because I'm going to break down 3 games. I'm going to give you 2 to bet on, okay? The reason why is first game I'm going to break down is the Chiefs game because I will be there. I will be at Arrowhead. This is going to be a fun game. The Denver Broncos are coming to town. Now, the line went from 10 to 9.5, so there's a little bit of action on Denver. The points over-under went from 55.5 to 53.5. So people are betting under, and that's smart because the last 4 games would have covered under. So am I telling you to bet the under? No, I wouldn't recommend betting the under because who knows with Patrick Mahomes. I mean, he may put up 50 on this team. You don't know. So do you want to bet Denver? And there's a lot of reasons to bet Denver. You know, a lot of action's been on Denver. You know, they're coming off a Thursday night big win. And if you follow Twitter like I do, there's a lot of Broncos people are like, why haven't we played like this all year? Oh, that's nothing to do with the fact you're playing a dumpster fire of a team in Arizona. So if you're going to bet this game, and I do not recommend this, but if you're a big Chiefs fan and you got to put action in this game, take the Chiefs at 9.5. The Chiefs are definitely going to win this game. Patrick Mahomes' offense it's more than what Denver can do. Yes, I know they kept them to 27 points, but I really think the Chiefs got some new wrinkles for Denver. So I don't recommend this game, but let's say you want to bet this game, take the Chiefs at 9.5. Now, the 2 games I got that you can get that experience, you can feel that feeling, the cashier dishing out those $100 bills. First game's Sunday Night Football. Now, you watch my other video, it was a pick 'em, and I believe I said that. If I didn't, my mistake. It actually opened with Minnesota as a 1-point favorite. Then it went to a pick 'em. Now the Saints are a 1.5-point favorite, and don't worry, the Saints will cover 1.5. I don't have the list up in front of me. Maybe I should. I just looked it on ESPN's website. There's about 7 starters of the Vikings that aren't going to play. Okay, they get Lyndall Joseph back. Okay, all right. I'm telling you right now, the Saints are the better team. Here's the thing: I bet on the Saints last week, or I would have bet on the Saints last week. I would have won. It's in my video. I'm going to bet on them this week, and I'm going to bet on them next week to win against the Rams, because I think the Saints are the best team in the NFC, not the Rams. And I'll talk about that next week, because that's going to be a really, really fun game. Hopefully against an undefeated Saints team, or undefeated Rams team. They're a I think it's still 9.5 point favorite against Green Bay. I'm not touching that game, by the way, but hopefully the Rams will stay undefeated, and the Saints will go ahead and cover. And next week's game is going to be fun. It's going to be a real good game. Next game that will get you that feeling, the cashier just dishing these out, is Monday Night Football. You got New England going to Buffalo. New England's a 14-point favorite, as they should be. The thing is, the over-under was 44.5. Now it's 44. I strongly advise, 14 to me is just too big of a number, and I can see New England covering this easily. If you had put a gun to my head, I would say New England over, 14. But I really like the over in this game, because I could easily see New England putting up 44 by themselves. And if Buffalo scores anything at all, that's just gravy. So the 2 games that you should put action on, take the Saints and take the over on Monday Night Football. And then what you're going to do is either Monday night or maybe Tuesday or maybe next week, you're going to have that cashier, and you're going to sit there and you can experience that feeling for yourself. Because trust me, whatever you're doing in fantasy football, having that cashier dishing out $100 bills is going to trump whatever feeling that you get from fantasy football. So if you haven't already, there's a little subscribe button right there. Bam! Hit that button. Become one of the greatest people on planet Earth. And until next time.